There we go. Welcome, everybody. This is the High School Esports League, and tonight we've got a massive match. Hoërskool Oosmoed taking on Edgemead, and with me is the Bromeo. Thanks for joining me again. Yeah, well, thank you for being here. It's always very, very nice to have you here. Uh, just want to check in if everything's correct, if the sound's correct. It does look like I've got a sound issue again. Let's just double check. Just speak again, Bromeo.
I'm talking five, four, three,
There
two,
we
one, all of it.
go. Yes, massive game. There we go. Sounds correct. Everything's correct. Then we can go.
Did you
Uh,
did you hear me the first time around? Do I need to re-intro myself? What's
nah,
going on?
no, man. It's all set. There's nothing like. I'm gonna be a little graybeard from now on. Just have stream setup issues every single time.
We
But
we,
yeah.
we gotta we gotta put in like at least 5 minutes of graybeard time at the beginning of a stream just to make sure we get all of the glitches out the way before the
Yeah,
game actually
yeah,
starts.
there we go. But we are here with the game, and I am going to show us the recent results. If we can get to that little screen there, because the recent results, you can see Grey College beat Oosmoed Bravo team 2-3, or lost 2-3 to Oosmoed Bravo earlier today. We have the Waterkloof Ligbron 3-1. The CBK Knights won their second match, Riverwood 3-0. Oosmoed Alpha took down Ronnebosch 3-0, and then Grey College B took down Ligbron 1.
Okay. And Riverwood is the game that we casted. When was it? Yesterday? Day before?
No, we got the Riverwood, but Riverwood played another team yesterday. This CBK Knights is a different match, so
No, no,
uh,
no, no, for sure. I'm just
yeah.
tracking their current morale because they got swept in the last game, and they got swept again now. So Dogman's outfit is not doing too well currently, and
Yeah,
they'll look for a rebound soon.
yeah, if you look at the Group A standings, you can see there Riverwood, Polres, and Ligbron 1 all 0-2. Uh,
Oof.
Rough start to the season or to the second leg, but on the top there, Point High School and Kira Durbanville, the two favorites at this stage, and Brackenfell Knights, the primary school, sitting on 2-0.
Oh, look at them. I saw Point High School with Dre leading from the front, a mechanical menace he is. I haven't seen Cara Durbanville go this season so far, but I've heard they are pretty damn good. But on to tonight's game.
We've got Edgemead and Oosmoed, and if we go to the Group B, you can see the Oosmoed Alpha 2-0. Everybody in this group got that 1-3 win, but Oosmoed Alpha got that win earlier, and this is going to be Edgemead High School's first outing. Yeah, but that's a 3-win because everybody they've got 7 teams and they're supposed to be 8, so everybody's got a bye win already. So Oosmoed 1-0 technically, and Edgemead going on for their first match. I think this might possibly be a 3-2. Oosmoed defending champs from last season. They're coming back and hopefully going to make a double. So far, no school has made a double in the High School Esports League 2 years in a row. So they're looking to break that little tradition there. And Edgemead High School, they won the little land here in Cape Town. But they are a very, very strong team. So this is going to be very, very exciting. Technically, yes. If you're superstitious,
That's what we do.
yeah, but they are ready to go. They're throwing us in the deep end here, and we are off.
Hmm. Well, here we go. Westmoot Alpha in blue and Edgemead A in the orange. And here we go. Straight off the bat, early pressure by Westmoot trying to gain the ascendancy, but Edgemead doing so comfortably, getting rid of any early pressure here as Both teams are going to want to get rid of these nerves, the early start, but off the ceiling straight there by Legal of Voxy, one of RSC's biggest. And didn't know he was coming out of Edgemead, so good to see some local talent playing in the community leagues as well as the school leagues, as that's where the future lies. Shot coming straight off by Joshua, and he takes the opening goal for US Muert Alpha.
Yeah, Oosmoed Alpha doing good there. Joshua noticing there nobody at the back, intercepts that little pass and gets a goal. And Joshua is a new player. I haven't seen Joshua around. I know Shane, I know Kazi Fuzzball, but Joshua is a new name. Might be a name change, but this is a very good outfit. And they straight on the attack again. You see Cozy flying in there, but Legal of Voxy is taking that long carry. Is Shane going to be up for this? Shane and Legal gets that little score there.
Well, Legal of Oxy claiming it from the corner, didn't have much boost to work with. It was that hit while upturned that did it, and it was a very decent shot from range that puts Edgemead back in contention. It is only a minute off the clock so far, and both are on the board now. Cozy in there, he's going to try for a pinch, didn't get the touch. It is a triple commit by Edgemead, but right now, Legal of Oxy leading the attack once more, tries to get the shot across, but unfortunately, the attack ends there. Now Shane trying to dribble it across. He gets the flick across, but wide. And then the shot coming off and saved. Fantastic defense there by Edgemead as they get it out.
Legal of Voxy taking opportunity with a long carry. And here comes Snowy, but just gets that little corner post there. But Cozy, is he going to find Joshua? Joshua goes into air, but Joshua misses. And this gives an opportunity, but Shane comes in very quickly. Edgemead on the attack. He finds his play in the middle. But still nothing. It's very, very exciting. It's 1-1. And this is that close game I would expect it from both of these teams very early. Snowy gets an opportunity. We spoke about Snowy earlier, yesterday, if you can remember.
Ooh, almost there. Edgemead trying to capitalize on a little bit of a fumble there by Oosmoed. But now, Shane collecting it once more. Couldn't get the touch across, and then saved right out there by Snowy. Not the same Snowy that you all know and love from Limitless, obviously, because that man is not in high school. But speaking of, Cozy, coming from Oosmoed Alpha, bangs that one in the back of the net, giving Oosmoed Alpha a 2-1 lead, and they're about halfway through the match.
Man, this is exciting. Cozy stepping up to his captain role and just finishes it there, making it 2-1 with 2 minutes to go. But Shane gets a good little aerial, but Legal showing why he has played so many RSC games. He takes the ball away, finds his teammate, or finds himself. And this lobby is full of Limitless decals. It's good to see.
Plenty of Limitless decals and plenty of Limitless tags right now. A flick from Cozy, and there we go. Oosmoed Alpha getting the 3-1 lead, and off the back of Captain Courageous Cozy himself, fantastic flick into the top bins.
Yeah, they're showing very, very early. They are here to defend their title. Edgemead being one of the strongs. This is a good showing from Oosmoed. Cozy gets bumped out of the way there by Snowy. Snowy just slow plays it there, waits for everybody to set, gets it past one. Straight into Shane. Shane does this exactly the same, gets it past one. Can anything find a teammate? Josh was going up there, but Legal beats him to it, but straight into Cozy. And Cozy has beaten his opponents twice, but it's been saved by Snowy.
Shane providing an absolute pivotal first man here, but shot coming off there, saved away there by Shane. And has been a fantastic defensive display right now from Oosmoed as Edgemead are throwing the kitchen sink at them, as they should, with 1 minute 45 left on the clock. They are running out of time. They're going to want to consolidate and possibly capitalize on all of this aggressive pressure that they've applied so far, but Oosmoed doing the better and getting it out. Shane being the one to just be so resolute in defense and launch all of these attacks from the back as Cozy tries to mechanically beat all of them, but saved away theirs. Now, Legal of Voxy with no boost. He's going to sit, try, turn back, but again, pressure once more applied by Shane. Nobody on attack though, and passed away by Cozy. Is it going to waterfall down? He's going to go for the double tap. Can't quite get there, and it is cleared away by Edgemead, but they're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, Shane, this is so much pressure from this Whitman outfit, and there goes Cozy. Almost gets another opportunity, and Shane's gonna try and beat this player to the ball. He beats Eclipse, finds his player. Second player coming in, it's all three players going for the ball, but still Legal is doing tremendous work here for this edge mid outfit, and he's been carrying it very, very well. And he finds Eclipse in the middle. Can he get it past the first one? Eclipse goes to the air. Gets a little area going, but Shane's going to beat him out, and there's only Snowy at the back.
Well, talking about Snowy at the back, Snowy got demoed early on. 20 seconds left on the clock. It's running out of time for Edgemead, but once again, saved away. Legal of Oxy trying to get a decent touch here. Gets demoed. It was actually Eclipse, my apologies. And that will probably be it. Save from a miraculous goal time. And honestly, a very, very good opening display by Westmoot as Edgemead tries to recoup one at the very least. It's going to hit the floor right now. They're going to take the win, and it's a very solid start by Cozy and his Westmoot outfit. But do not take away, this was a close game. Edgemead will have a talk now. They've got 1 minute to have a chat, figure it out, and then come back stronger in the second game there, Yuckles.
Yeah, Westmoor definitely doing very, very well. If you can see that distribution there with Joshua and Cozy, some great teamwork. They've got 11 shots on goal. But your Edgemead team is very, very close with 7 shots on goal. I don't think Edgemead is this far away. It's Rocket League, and with 1 goal goes, sometimes 2 goals go. I still think Edgemead is in this.
Well, statistically speaking, there's not much separating both teams. I'd love to see a possession outfit because the field domination was heavily in favor of Westmoot as they probably took much more advantage of that center boost and laid a lot of the siege there. Unfortunately, it was not Edgemead who were the clinical outfit here, as it was a pretty comfortable 3-1 victory for this Westmoot outfit. So, game 1 went straight all the way to a 3-1. Now we're heading straight into game number 2, Yuckles. And I've got to say, I'm feeling strong for an Edgemead comeback.
Yeah, this comeback is gonna come. I think this is the strongest game we've had on stream so far, with Legal quickly taking that position away there from Westmoot. But Westmoot gets it back. Do they get opportunity? There's a miss in the middle. Shane gets opportunity, but good defense there from Snowy. But all three of these players are bunched in the corner, and is this gonna cost Edgemead? But Legal does very well. Finds a teammate. No, Joshua gets the ball away. Joshua gets opportunity in the air. Nobody at the back, but there's 2 people rotating. Oh! What happened there? Cozy comes in out of nowhere and just pinches that shot in. What a shot!
Well, Cozy feeding straight off a pinch from Josh and muscling that ball in past the defender. And Westmoot, once more, first to strike, first to lay the first blow. And Legal of Oxy, as well as he escaped the first round, couldn't do the second and muscled in once again. Cozy scoring his second.
Man, that's unfortunate. Good line there from Cozy. Finds everybody at the back sleeping. Eclipse still trying to rotate back, and he forces that second goal in. And Westmoot is going to try and finish this close.
Oh, tough game so far for Edgemead, as game 1 didn't go their way, and game 2 certainly isn't off to the best start, as Legal of Oxy, the only one with boost, parked, camped in the back, and Cozy taking advantage of a camp defense. And unfortunately, that's what happens when the defense becomes static, is that shots like that become easy to save. So, Cozy, now with his hat trick, and only 45 seconds into the game so far. It's an absolute blitzkrieg from the Westmoot team, and nothing says they'll stop anytime soon.
Edgemead just finding themselves on the fence, grouped together, static. If they can sort it out, get something on attack, it will go a lot better for them. But at this stage, Westmoot is showing a very good attack here. Going for another shot. No respect for this defense. They're not even trying to set up anything. They just go for a straight shot at the goal. And here's something from Edgemead. Everybody rotates back, but Joshua gets up in the air very, very quickly. Is he going to find his teammate Shane there? And Shane's going to try and take it there, but Eclipse will make that easy. There's a little demo chase coming in. I noticed earlier there was 3 demos from each team, but this is open again. Cozy just takes all opportunities given, and he gets his third goal.
Cozy rotating around mid, being first man forward all of the time, capitalizing on that lapse in defense. Lapse in rotation by Edgemead as he picks up his fourth of the game. It is 3 minutes 30 left on the clock, and Edgemead warning sirens are now sounding as they are looking to come back here. Legal of Oxy doing his best. And Snowy here with a flick straight across. Joshua with no boost. But Snowy gonna turn here. Gonna play it off the ceiling. Trying to get another touch there. And comfortable defense here by Oosmoort as once more Legal of Oxy plays the pass down. Don't think anybody's there to receive. And it's Joshua who gets the clear.
Oh. Good passage of play there from Edgemead, but Oosmoort just takes that turnover and takes it straight to the goals. Good long pass for himself. Passes the ball to the backboard, fakes out the last defender, and gives Shane an opportunity to score.
Well, just like that, it changed. They were under fire, they were under attack, they were on defense, and it was a solid clear by Joshua to give them front foot on attack. As now, Cozy once more tries to get the flip reset, gets the reset, but doesn't get the flip right, and gets demoed for his efforts as an increasingly frustrated Edgemead outfit is going to try. Oh,
ooh, what happened there?
Connection here. That's not good for the game as Eclipse takes advantage of the mayhem and scores a comebacker. They've still quite a dip, quite far behind, but I must say, I'm not sure. Do rules say that we pause game, or do they just continue without him?
I think they just continue without him. If there are any rules that I'm not aware of, we will just play from a 5-1. But it's still 2 minutes 30 left, and we will definitely give him an opportunity to join the next game if it does happen that he cannot join. But Oosmoort does very, very well to capitalize on that. And they score another shot.
Well, just like that, 6-1 down. Still half a game to go. It's not looking great for the Edgemead boys, but we have seen stranger things. Remember, this is a best of 5, so it's a first to 3 wins. And Oosmoort already has one in the bag. I see Eclipse not moving now. That's not great for TV. As took a park, probably typing a message, asking where his teammate is. What's Legal of Oxy up to? Is he being okay? Was there a power outage? What went on? But right now, 2 minutes left on the clock, and Oosmoort are not showing any signs of stopping now.
I'm checking to see if there's any information from the players, but they are all focused on the game. For now we continue. It is South African esports, so anything could have happened.
And it seems like something did happen. It is Shane getting the final touch here. And there we go. We have the Brazil. A very unfortunate way to get it, as Edgemead are a player down. Legal of Oxy, their striker, from the front. As Shane once more baits in the attacker. There's nobody on defense. And there we go. It is 8-1. Very unfortunate now. It is one of those things. And unfortunately, the score is now running away with Edgemead. Heading now. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. And it looks like Cozy is going to park it. He's probably going to grab some mid boost while Josh goes for a demo. And it's a truly sad state of affairs now.
I think we are going to have to restart this. Let's give the both players. It seems like there was a Wi-Fi connection error there. So we will have to restart this match. And then we'll go from there. So we'll quickly jump over to AGC ad while we wait for them to recreate the lobby and everybody to join in. We'll be back now.
Africa, get ready for the biggest esports showdown of 2025. Taking place between the 10th to the 13th of July in Cape Town, Grand West Entertainment World. Get ready for 150,000 Rand in prize pool featuring Fortnite, Rocket League, Call of Duty Mobile, EAFC, Valorant, and today we get to announce for the very first time an international opportunity, taking the winner all the way to the United States to compete for a $200,000 prize pool. Brawlhalla players, now's your time to rise as you get ready to be able to compete for the one opportunity to be the representative from South Africa to qualify for BCX. This is where legends rise. Get ready for AGC 2025. Head over to the URL to register now, acgl.gg/AGC. The crown awaits.
Okay.
Everyone's in.
Okay. There we go. We are back. We've got the results. Everybody's in, and the game will be played from 2-0. And it looks like they want to start, so let's start.
Well, if it's anything like the RSC rules, it's because we had a goal before the disconnect, so that generally means that the game stands as is. But as we wait for everybody to join in, as I say, go, 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 we have a game 3 on our hands. It is match point as we're seeking to find the winner here. And currently, it's looking like Oostmoed is in pole position. It seems like they don't want to join. And I do not know why, Yuckles. Why do they not want to join?
I've got no idea. Let's just quickly message everybody to join. We ready. Everybody's in the lobby. Scores 2-0. Unfortunately, Wi-Fi's and internet's a bad thing in South Africa, but it's something we work with, and that's why there are rules.
It seems that way. And they are saying, no, we shall not join. We're dealing with an issue. Joining in 2 minutes. We need to have a check then. Let's just wait for this as we see that the game hasn't started yet. And apologies for everybody watching. We will get this resolved as soon as possible. And thank you for watching a nice big empty field as we wait for these players to sort out their issues.
Let's put our faces on so they can see us for a while. While we try and figure things out, just to quickly admin chat there, so they can verify if we should replay lobby 2. But the score was quite far ahead. But let's leave them to make the call.
There is no verification there. It stands, and I'm pretty sure I'll stand corrected. But it is what it is. This is game 3 currently.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's in. Let's just 100% sure. Yes, we've got animation. People are going in. I'll update my panels quickly. And there we go.
There we go, straight off the bat. Some early aggression there by Edgemead as they're looking to defend against a match point here from Oostmoed. As quick trades getting ahead. Legal Voxy looking like he sorted out his connection issues. And Joshua now putting it off to the side, but Legal Voxy again beating one, beating another, getting the demo across. They are angry. They are fired up. And this is Eclipse scoring goal number 1 for Edgemead here in game number 3.
Man, they are coming back here with vengeance. They are going to blame the Wi-Fi for game 2. They feel they're a lot better than a 5 or 6-1. But this is good for Legal Voxy getting the first goal. This is good for Edgemead. But Cozy's not going to leave it there. He takes a great shot there at the back. Joshua following up, but Eclipse gets it past 1. Legal Voxy getting it past the second. Is he going to find his teammate at the bottom? He gets into the bump. And they are playing aggressive. And they are getting the goals. And it's Edgemead up 2-0.
That is a copy-paste of goal number 1 as Legal Voxy coming out firing as they pick up goal number 2 in 40 seconds. And this is a completely different Edgemead outfit. You feel like a pep talk was had while they were busy discussing the ramifications of game number 2. As right now, shot after shot after shot is hitting this Oostmoed backline. And it doesn't look like it's stopping now as Legal Voxy plays the shot down. He's going to pick it up, but a save by Shane puts it away. And this is fantastic by Edgemead so far.
Man, this is the Rocket League we expected. The two teams being very close. Edgemead coming now back with vengeance. There's a lot of demoing going on. Almost the whole team was demo there, but Legal slight mistouch there. He finds Cozy, but he's bumped out of the air and play has been discontinued. But Joshua gets opportunity there. Snowy gets the ball carried forward. Cozy waiting for it very slowly, but there's another demo coming in there. And they've seen the demos are working, and they're going to try and use those demos.
Well, I'm not sure if these guys are friends IRL, but right now they're not friends in game as demo after demo is befalling both teams. And Snowy Picking up possession, passes off to Eclipse. Eclipse now going through to the middle. They're competing for the same ball as Snowy, bumping his teammate out of the way, out of the blue net, and this might cost them as Legal of Oxy not having enough boost to get back. Cozy picks a quick one on the counter, and unfortunately, aggression is a double-edged sword as they find out rather quickly here as they concede one to Oosmoed. It is still 3 minutes left on the clock. Edgemead is still in the lead, but you'll feel they'll need more than that to get past this very good Oosmoed team.
Yeah, they found their composure, looking a lot better than they looked in the first few minutes. But the Edgemead side's still on the attack. There goes a little bump there from Cozy. But Snowy coming in with his own little bump. And the ball's just been played here in the corner. Nothing really happening from there. But there comes a good fly in there from Eclipse. Missed on the backboard. Is anybody coming in for that goal? But he shoots it to the side. And relief for Oosmoed.
Oh, well, they are relieved indeed as Shane now trying to get it clear, but a very good attacking effort there by Eclipse, challenging him to get it out now. Snowy putting in the pressure. Legal of Oxy going to try and deflect it back towards goal. It is a shot across. Can he get the shot in? Snowy without the boost can't do it, but enough to lay a claim on the last 2 minutes of this game. This is not the same Edgemead outfit that we saw before. Now they just need to mount a defense. Make sure they do not equalize here, Yuckles, because they are 1 goal away of staying in this series. Now Cozy putting the shot into the corner. There is a shot coming across there. Can they make a save? But Shane equalizes.
Shane gets a very good touch there. Puts it into the corner. Nobody there. Gets a great angle there. Past all the players. Legal already going for the backboard there. And a good little score there in the corner. And it's 2-2 and match point for Oosmoed if they can manage to get one more score. It looks like they've settled. Snow is going to try and force a quick jump at the players. Another opportunity coming, but Shane's already in the backboard. Gets the ball across. Straight into Legal of Oxy, and he's been the man making all the plays here for Edgemead. Well, the ball has been thrown away, and Cozy, the playmaker for Oosmoed, gets a carry in the air. Past 1. Fortunately not past 2. We're waiting for him at the backboard.
Oh, almost there, Eclipse. Forced into the save. He's going to now try and get a shot across there. Cozy trying to get the bump in. Did enough. And right now, Legal of Oxy gets challenged low, and Cozy muscles the ball over. It's a fantastic 50 here by Cozy. Just watch here quickly. He fakes out the shot, and Legal of Oxy couldn't get low enough for the challenge. Very, very good composure by Cozy to give Oosmoed the lead. They are 1 minute away from victory here. They are 1 minute away from a sweep. Do not worry about the scoreboard. This is game number 3, and both teams know it.
Yeah, that's a very, very good play there from Cozy. Shows very good composure and gets his team into the lead. But Snowy is going to try and force that ball to the backboard. Turns around very goodly, gets an open net, but unfortunately throws it to the left. And they give Oosmoed a chance to get away into Cozy. Cozy going into the ball. He goes into the air. Gets a pass Eclipse. Goes down. Good touch there from a teammate, Shane, but there's a good save at the back. And Snowy gives them 30 seconds more to try and get that goal, to get this goal leveled and hope for an overtime.
Josh now. He's got something to say about it. Not quite out of the Edgemead line just yet. A demo put in. Eclipse on Cozy. And right now, Eclipse, he's going to look for that pass. He sees a Legal of Oxy, but unfortunately passed away. It is Snowy now. Knowing 5 seconds left on the clock. Doesn't get the touch across, and Joshua putting in the tackle right now. Legal of Oxy playing it up in the air, and it is put down by Oosmoed Alpha. That is all they needed. That is all they wanted. And that is game number 3. So Oosmoed showing that they have the pedigree to go all the way against a very fancied Edgemead side.
Yeah, unfortunately there for the Oosmoed side, they get swept 3-0 there by Oosmoed. And it's good to see in chat that we've got some Point High School players cheering on other schools to do well. Aaron coming there from the Point High, and he's cheering on the Oosmoed side.
Well, very well played to both of those teams. And unfortunately for that game number 2 result, it must be incredibly tilting, but it did give us a fantastic game number 3, Yuckles. And for that, I am grateful. And I'm very excited to see where the season takes both of these teams. It was an uncomfortable first outing for Edgemead, as it was their first game coming off a bye. But Westmert proving that they are still the team to beat.
Yeah, Wisma doing very, very well, especially game one and that first part of game two. Just came out showing, scored very well. Edgemead took a while to get into the game, and unfortunately, a bit too late. Good start, game three. Very, very good plays there. Good demos. Unfortunately, getting a bit too aggressive at stages. Not finding the player on the right there for that last pass. Maybe we could have gone into overtime, but the Edgemead team did very, very good. Let's see. The chat's asking for the MVP. Let's see if he's remember the MVP stats, but I do not
Oh, look,
believe.
chat, take your guesses. Take your guesses. But I'm telling you right now, it is Cozy MVP. Let's see it. Let's have it up on the board.
Unfortunately, because there's
Nope.
nobody there, we had to restart the lobby, so we don't have stats. But I can
Okay, well,
only
let's do
agree
that.
that it can be Cozy Fuzzball.
Put a poll up. Ask the fans who they think was the MVP of this game right now. We've got a couple minutes to kill. I want to hear your thoughts, chat. Tell us who you think was the MVP. Aaron says Cozy for MVP. I'm tended to agree with you, but I would love to hear some more. I think that was a very dominant display by Cozy. Had Edgemead taken it, it would have been Legal of Oxy, despite the fact that Eclipse played incredibly well. Clax is Eclipse, by the way. I remember now.
Yeah.
So Legal of Oxy is Legal of Oxy.
And
But
do not need for anything. The chat's
Yep.
just spamming Cozy. I'm also saying Cozy. Cozy did very well. Good shots on the composure, especially that one shot where he just left the ball, slow played, and faked the player out to get that score.
I've also got to say, and it's the same reason why props don't get a lot of man of the matches in rugby, is because defense is boring. And you don't often see defense rewarded, especially on the replays. So I just want to give a shout out to Shane, who was immaculate on defense. He was generally the first man forward. He wasn't the mechanical player putting it in the back of the net, but he was the reason why Edgemead was so under pressure for most of that game, because they couldn't get higher on the scoreboard than they were. So I think it was an all-round team display. Cozy leading from the front, Shane from the back, and an all-round great team display from Ursmut. So that will give them confidence going into the season, taking down a very good Edgemead side. And I'm sure Edgemead are going to come back from this, Yuckles.
Yep, like we said earlier in previous streams, you've got two losses. They've unfortunately used one of their losses so far, but it's to a very, very decent, very good outfit, defending champions. If you had to lose to anybody, that's a team that you can take the knock from. They can go out, they can win all the rest, they can come into the top two, like we said. If we get top two, you're going to Comic Con Africa and you get a chance to play on LAN.
Well, that is absolutely true. Comic Con Africa coming up later, but AGC coming up this week. Coming. And I'm very excited for that. We speak about it a lot, but I am sure I'll see a lot of you there. Players and players alike. Edgemead there as well. And Westmert, I'm not so sure because that's a Pretoria-based outfit. But
Westmoort's coming down. They're driving down.
Are they coming? They're driving
They are
away.
bringing sponsor Bubas. He's the last year's player. They bringing a team down. He's also the coach. I can't remember the other coach. He's one of the better players in the RLCSC now. They coming down, driving down the boys, and they are coming here to play. Last year, they lost in the final to Polaris at AGC, so they are coming to better that one spot. But I know Kira Durbanville's going to be there, Polaris is going to be there, Westmoor. So there's, and Grey College is also coming down. They're bringing their A team as well. So 4 big schools I know of. I'm sure Edgemead will be there. But yeah, it's gonna be intense.
Yeah, I hate to punt another podcast on your stream right now, but it is the RSC Just Saying podcast tomorrow night. And we will no doubt be talking about all of the teams heading into the ACG or AGC.
AGC,
yes, AGC this week. And we'll do a quick little breakdown. Yuckles, if you're available, would love to have you again to chat about it, because this is huge. And you guys don't get to see enough of your high school teams up on LAN, and all of this is going to be broadcast. So even if you're not attending, come through, watch, and you'll get to see the stars coming. And I'm already seeing it now just from the few games that I've casted with you, Yuckles. There is so much talent coming through. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow night, watch the podcast. We'll do a bit of a breakdown on all of the teams heading through, who you should watch, who you should watch out for, and who we think is going to take it all. So, from
Yeah.
me, thanks so much again for inviting me, Yuckles. This has been fantastic.
Wow.
And thank you, chat, for listening to me and Yuckles yap on another HSEL game.
Yeah, thanks a lot. This was a good game, potential good game. There's definitely going to be a rematch soon. But we will see you guys on the stream. Please remember, if you guys want to be streamed, reach out. We will make plan. Otherwise, we see you tomorrow night on the podcast, and we see you this weekend at AGC. Enjoy.
Cheers, cheers.